Hey guys, it's your girl Chanel, aka Nelly B, and today's video is me sharing my thoughts on the Melanin Hair Care. Let me get the whole name for you. Melanin Hair Care Twist Elongating Style Cream. Now, this Melanin Hair Care brand was created by Natural 85, that's Whitney White. For those of you who are kind of on the scene with the natural hair community here on YouTube, you all know she is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, natural hair YouTuber. Absolutely, I love her videos. I just love who she is as a person and what she does, and I watch her vlogs and stuff like that. So when she came out with her line, I was really excited for her. I was happy for her. And right now her product line has this elongating cream. It has an oil, and I believe she has like some merchandise with like Melanin brand. I think I saw a hat on the website. So for me, anytime a product comes out, I kind of wait to see other YouTubers' feedback on it before I decide if I want to spend my money or not. So I don't really purchased her hair care line just yet. However, I got the opportunity to use it when one of my fellow YouTubers, Shadel Mathurin, she got this same cream, actually this same container. She reviewed it. I will put the link to her review in the description. And we were talking on Instagram, and I said in jest, I'm like, hey, let me try it out. Let me see if it works. So she's like, yeah, no problem. So for weeks we tried to meet, didn't quite work out, but eventually we did get to meet up, and I got my hands on this cream. So I'm reviewing a loner, ladies and gentlemen, but so that's all right. So I've gotten to try it in different ways in my hair, and I think by now I have a pretty good sense of how this product works for my hair. Now, before we talk about that, let me just get into some of the ingredients on this thing. So there's water, there's shea butter, there are a couple things that I cannot pronounce, and then highlighted they have like mango butter, cocoa butter, glycerin, sesame oil, coconut butter, aloe vera, and a whole bunch of other oils, and a couple other things that I can't quite pronounce, but I know that's probably just the scientific names for it. And that didn't turn me off in any way, to be very honest. So I was like, okay, we'll give it a try. The instructions said use as little or as much as needed, massage, style, and cream into wet or dry hair, one section at a time, and style as desired. Use with your favorite leave-in conditioner. So off the bat, this lets me know that this is not something that you'll use as a leave-in. However, part of my experiment was to use it like a leave-in, so I'll get to that in a second. On the labeling, it also says no sulfates, no parabens, no mineral oils, no formaldehydes, no phthalates. What? I will never understand this word, but that's all right. So it's supposed to be as natural as possible. I know she tends to be very much cautious about natural and not so natural things in her hair. So with everything, watching her YouTube channel for years and understanding what she's about, when I got my hands on this, I was excited to try it. Now, the consistency is pretty thick. It's not like if you just whip up shea butter with oils alone thick. It is, water is the first ingredient. So it does have a whipped or a lightness to it, in addition to the thickness, if that makes any sense. When I use it in my hair, it does spread easy into the hair. It is one of those products that will go on looking white, but then as your hair dries and as time passes, it does absorb into the hair, and the whiteness disappears. As for the smell, there's no fragrance. It literally just smells like shea butter. So I guess this would be good for people who aren't a fan of all the the fruity or the edible scents that products tend to have. So that's a plus for those people. I'm neither here nor there. Once it doesn't smell like something that'll make me puke, I'm fine. So if it's unscented, it's neither here nor there for me. So to test this product, I did a wash and go initially, and I used the product alone on damp hair on one side of my head, and then I did my regular LOC on the other side of my head. Shadel had said to me that she had used it with her Mixtress J Irish Moss leave-in, so I decided I didn't want to use that same leave-in. Let me try something else. So instead, I ended up using the Croissant's Hair Moisture Therapy I think I would have talked about that on my Instagram stories. Local brand, you could get it in Pennywise and Mustafa's. It's a pretty good leave-in. I monitored my hair over the course of a few days, and then, well, I had a wash day. I styled my hair for the melanated event, so I got a bit of a blowout done. And then when I took my hairstyle down from melanated, I had my blowout still in a bit. I decided to just use it to put my hair, so I put my hair in some chunky twists, and this is the result of that. Well, it's been all day because I did it last night. So it's been in my hair all day out. I did fluff it out a bit, so of course it's not gonna look super defined because my hair is thin, so I want to have a little bit of volume. And I'll probably keep this until wash day over the weekend. So here's my take on this twist elongating style cream. Did it work for me? Yes, it did work for me. When I did the LOC, I put this as the cream after I put my leave-in and my oil in, and my hair did stay moisturized throughout the day. In terms of the side that I used only the cream on, it was, you know, moisturized-ish. It wasn't as defined as the side that had the leave-in and the oil. It didn't feel like crazy dry, so that was a plus. I mean, even though butters don't moisturize and stuff, my hair still did retain some moisture from when I washed it, and this helped keep that in. So it did have some moisture to it. Didn't really have much definition as compared to the other side. In terms of how my hair feels right now, it does feel soft. It doesn't feel dry at all. Does it feel as moisturized as it would when I do my LOC? No, but it's still not straw dry, and it's not like too greasy. Like when I use anything that has like a good bit amount of butters and oils, it tends to feel a bit greasy. It does not feel greasy, so that was a big plus for me. Overall, do I think it's a good product? I think it is. In terms of the initial costing, it is 16 US. Do I think that it is good for the money? Considering the price range of the products that I tend to use in my hair, which is anywhere from 50, or actually no, less than 50, like 35 to 100 TT, depending on what it is. I think for 16 ounces, 100 TT, because 16 US is roughly about 100 TT. I think that is not bad for 16 US. However, would I buy this is a different story. And the reason why I say that is because here in Trinidad and Tobago, there's a lot more to consider in terms of when shopping online. So I went to the Quality Couriers website, that's my Skybox provider, and I went to their online calculator to calculate how much it would actually cost me in total if I decided I wanted to order this online and ship it here to Trinidad. So the initial cost of this is 16 US. However, shipping to your Skybox is 10 US, which puts the total at 26 US. When you convert 26 US, it's gonna come up to a little over $180. And then when I input all that information, and then considering the weight, because this is a pound, as well as the OPT, which is the online purchasing tax, insurance, etc., the cost to clear this, if I were to buy it by itself and bring it in, the cost to clear this would be a little less than 120 TT. So in total, if I were to order this on her website, ship it to my Skybox, and then have my Skybox bring it in and then me pay to clear it, I would pay close to $300. So for the cost, I wouldn't buy it. And that's just because it's gonna come up to paying too much for me to actually have to bring it into Trinidad. Maybe if someone was coming, I would probably ask her to bring it in a suitcase. Maybe if I were living in mainland USA, I would consider buying it and using it. But as it stands now, it's a hard no in terms of the cost, especially when there are local, more affordable alternatives. Happy Curls, Mixtress J, Acacia's products, Burley Essentials. They have products that do the same thing in their lineup and is a fraction of the price. I'm gonna put links in the description to those companies that I just listed. All of them are local brands that if you want to check them out and find out more about their products, you can definitely do so. I'm not throwing any type of shade at Whitney or at her brand. It's nothing like that. It's just at the end of the day, the price point in itself isn't bad, but that 10 US shipping and then the additional cost of having to bring it to Trinidad, to me, that is the killer. But cost aside, I think it's a decent product to use as the cream in your LOC or LCO method. So for those of you who are willing to pay the price to buy it, ship it, bring it in, then by all means go through. With anything though, before you even put the product in your hair, and I have to stress this, always do a test on your hand to ensure that whatever product you're going to put with it, because she did say to use it with your leave-in conditioner, to make sure that they mix well. I'm going to leave in the cards the link to a video where I show you how you can tell if your products mix well or not. So with anything that you buy, always test it on your hand so that you will know what combinations will work well for your hair. I wish Whitney all the best with her Melanin Hair Care brand. I know that with developing a product, it would have been a lot of research, a lot of trial and error. So I could appreciate the fact that she would have gone through all that she went through in order to create a product that she can put her stamp on, that she can endorse. And I genuinely look forward to see what else she brings out in her line. I know a lot of other people are too. So you guys tell me, would you guys not only just buy it, but would you actually buy her product online and ship it to Trinidad to try it to see if it works? What do you guys think about YouTubers, natural hair or otherwise, who then after being on YouTube decide to bring out their own line of products? Share your thoughts in the comments, let me know. And that is it for my review. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and of course leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Until next time, take care and God bless. Bye.